Oh my goodness, it's a balloon. I hope. Ow. Dang it. Hello. No, that date is not wrong. This video was, well, a little bit hodgepodgey. I recorded the first part and then the footage went bye-bye. So we're going to have to sort of cobble together the first part again, which kind of stinks because the first part was the introduction to the hotel, and yeah, I can't redo the introduction. The hotel is just kind of established at this point. So we're just gonna go ahead and remake the first room because that's basically what I did in the original footage. Again, it stinks. I can't show the beginning of the hotel stuff. This is the best I can do. Also, the audio might sound kind of weird because there's some background audio that I need to filter out, essentially. So it's gonna be a fun, weird episode. The good news about remaking this room is I have more options than I had when I did it the first time. My catalog is bigger, not by a ton, but the catalog is bigger. So we're gonna do a seaside room. And I'm gonna do the exact same trick I did when I did the original one, which is, if I can find it, that's what I was looking for. Let's say I don't like this one because of the sand. I'm basically trying to make it look like this is like showing the outside. So we're gonna use some cushions. Pillars. And that sort of makes it look a little bit like, you know, it's a window to the outside world or whatever. I think I actually kind of like that. Actually, with the characters there, I might prefer. It's just a little bit too much. Can I do tall counters? I don't really like the counters all that much because they either come in like way too tall for the character height or way too short. So I'm not usually very fond of the counters. I think I will go with this though, because you don't want someone to fall out the big old hole in the wall. I need something for the regular wall. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not sure. Nope. I think I might go with this. I kind of wish I had a window over here, but it might just have to be without one. I mean, this one's kind of a nice color. I'm not huge on circular windows, but I think it'll be fine. Because I'm recording these segments out of order, later on in the video I will be showing some of the other rooms that I have already made. This video's a mess. I kind of like this bed for these purposes. Oh, the head of the bed went through the wall. Oh, I think I'm gonna go with the lights off. The problem with having the light on is it kind of casts light onto the wallpaper, which sort of hurts the illusion that it's actually the ocean and you're just seeing it through a hole in the wall. Now the problem comes when I start to fill out the room and I'm like, well, should this be over here or over here? And then, oh, is the room too big? And then I start to just kind of give up and I go with absolute junk. And I don't really want to go with junk. I want to make a nice, beautiful room that people want to stay in. But also, I'll be honest, seaside houses are not my favorite kind of houses. Every time I've stayed in a seaside house in real life, it's always been like tacky sayings on all the countertops. Let's see, we need a microwave. You know, I think I might shrink the room down. We'll build this wall out of pillars, it'll be fine. It's fine. Don't question it, it's fine. We'll just make these ones darker. Separate the room a bit. Did I lose my fan? Dang it, I lost my fan. And I need something for the microwave to go on. Out. Let me turn on the light. Does that look stupid? I mean, yes, but do I care? You know what? If I put a rug down, I think it'll be fine. You know what? I would rather have it like this, but I need to change the floor. I haven't done anything with the floor yet. Oh yeah, now that's cozy. I saved it. Now it's cozy. It's not in shambles, it's cozy. Neat. I have done the first room. And wait, the chair's missing. I didn't think the resize of the room would mess with it that much. I need my chair back. Well, I've done better, as as you'll see in the future. This whole room, I'll be honest, is probably gonna get gutted again in the future. Seaside rooms are not my favorite, and really themed rooms in general are I kind of like doing my own themes, as you will see later. So, with that, let's get to the second part of the video, which didn't have to be re-recorded and actually explains things properly, as if this part of the video was the original part, and I didn't mess everything up. Also, I recorded the second part at the wrong resolution. This part's in 4K, the third part's in 4K, the second part is going to be in 10. Don't you rush me! You hear that hourly music? That's not good. In case you aren't aware, and there's a good chance you aren't aware, my area has been getting a bit of an ice storm. Oh, there goes the snowball. My area has been getting a bit of an ice storm, and there was the threat of a power outage. Now at this point, it's mostly gone, and the power has stayed on, so hopefully that continues, but as a result, this video is being recorded kind of late. I know that sounds backwards, but preparations had to be done. Time to record was hard to come by during that time. So we're doing a practically Sunday morning recording session for a video that I hope to release on Sunday. Wish me luck on that. You might be getting this on Monday. It's amazing how a bit of unwanted ice can really mess things up. I actually do plan on recording at 5 in the morning because I've got some stuff that is coming from the hotel catalog. You can see I've been working on the hotel stuff. I have a crafting table here and the hotel's new mascot. I also have been working on the hotel rooms. I have done all of them. These are my these are my mannequins. We have Zelda and Major A's mask. I actually do want to give a little bit of a tour on some of my rooms. This is the room that we did earlier in the video. It's this room. Let's turn this static off. Just a cute little train themed room. Also, frogs do not wear the Majora's Mask correctly. Yeah, it's a cute room, in my opinion. It's one of the few room designs I actually really like that I did. I have the good lamp, which I still say this is the best furniture item that they added in the game. So, it's so pretty. It's such a good looking lamp. One of my favorite hobbies when it comes to designing rooms in this game is putting a lot of effort into making something look really bad. And for that, we get to room 3. Wow, he's on the, it's a street. This is a bed. I like my themes and I like to torment the animals. Also, this shadow is kind of weird. Why is there light? Like, why is there a shadow under these lights? That's kind of weird. Anyway. Also, I gave the Majora's Mask a black suit kind of thing, like a bodysuit. There is a reason for that. It is a reference to a specific thing, and I will put the reference on screen now. It's a funny video, and that's what that is. I imagine most people are going to look at that and go, oh wow, it's like, you know, it's like a stage thing where the people in the background who like move the set, they have black suits on so you don't see them. No, it's not that. It's actually a design. Speaking of actually a design, I've been doing a bit of terraforming. I have some cliff going in here. It's not finished, obviously, but a little bit of a river forming there. It stops very abruptly, and right now it's just kind of in the way. You may also have noticed, as a result of that, the river is mostly gone. The mouth of the river, of course, has to stay, but other than that, the river is not really here anymore. Aside from the bit in the mountain area I haven't really worked on yet. It's still very much in need of attention. I also moved the museum to the beach because it was in the way, and it turns out you can move the museum to the beach. I actually learned that while I was trying to find a place to put it. Because one of the rules of Animal Crossing, you can't terraform on the beach. You just can't build anything really on the beach. You can put furniture down and you can plant some trees on the beach, but that's the best you're gonna get. I also knew you can put houses on the beach. In retrospect, I should have done that instead of building the cramped neighborhood I have. I should have put these guys on the beach because now they're kind of in the way. When I'm trying to build the cliff over here, I have Victoria's house. It's kind of blocking things, although even if Victoria's house wasn't there, I would have Antonio's house, which is also blocking things. I don't really have like a plan when it comes to how the cliff will go. I actually kind of want to keep the Nooklings here, so the cliff is gonna have to like go in like this, essentially. But we'll see, and we will get there when we get there. For now, the island is not really, it's not close to done, to be clear. Some terraforming work was done. There's so much left to do, including this little cutout here. I think it actually needs to be moved back one. I plan on putting a ramp here to get to the second level. And that also brings me to custom paths. I will show one fun little thing. I spent more Nook miles. I have all the paths. Most of the reason for this is honestly for the Happy Home Academy stuff, Paradise Planning, whatever. Because in order to use those, you need to own them, and I don't plan on using a lot of those here in my actual town, but I need the paths there because I want to make nice looking houses and I need more options. My storage is full because I keep getting things for my catalog, and I keep getting things for my catalog for the sake of designing. It's horrible. I need more storage. Also, I caught the spider yesterday and I forgot to sell it when the Nooklings were open. That's a spider. And that's all it is. It's just a normal spider. It's not a special, scary, hairy kind of spider. For the most part, this video is going to focus on some of the hotel stuff. That's what the previous part of the video was about. That's what this part of the video is about. That's also what the next part of the video is going to be about, because I need to wait until 5 in the morning to record the next part. But there are a few 3.0 features left to go through. I do plan on doing that, most likely in next week's video. That will probably be the last video about 3.0 specific stuff. We'll see. I don't know for sure. For the most part, I will say I do like this update. I think that it did a very good job of fixing some of the issues with the game, but I also am a little bit confused by it, because, like, you know, it's the first update, it's the first attention this game's gotten in a number of years, and they didn't really add that much. Like, they didn't overhaul the game or anything like that. So I'm just kind of like, is this going to be our Animal Crossing game for a while, or are we going to get a new one in the next couple of years? And no one really knows the answer to that. And I do hope they do more updates for New Horizons. One of the things that the game is known for is being really, really slow where it doesn't have to be. The biggest example of that is visiting other people. It takes so long, and now that you can have 12 people visit your island, 12 people have to sit and watch a cutscene every time one person joins the island, or leaves the island for that matter. It's a pain, and that kind of stuff really needs to be fixed. I don't know how, I don't know what that fix really involves, but it really does need to be fixed. That's enough yapping. I will see you at 5 in the morning. You hold L. Does the game transition to a new day? Yep, okay. Darn, I can't break the game that way. It's an Isabel. Daisy May. I'm not gonna do turnips this week. For one, sleep schedule is a mess, and two, I still can't really afford enough turnips for it to be worth it. You know, cold winter days like today, really made to stay at home and play video games. On this Nintendo Switch too. Wow. I'm actually curious how detailed the model is here. And the analog sticks are a little crusty. It kind of looks like when you use a phone to like scan something and make a 3D model of it. I mean, it's as detailed as it really needs to be, but yeah, it's a bit crusty in some places. Unfortunately, that's not video games. Unfortunately, of this next batch of items, I don't have a really good way to find out how crusty it is compared to the actual thing. Because I don't have any of these except for this one. I do have an original North American Super Nintendo. It's cool that it has F-Zero in it. They didn't give us the Captain Falcon helmet, but at least they gave us that. Look guys, it's F-Zero. They still care. This is not a bad model, I don't think. Now for the Game Boy, I did have a Game Boy once. I sold it because I bought it to refurbish it, and then it just had a bad screen. A little bit crusty. The side, like the link port, I think that's the link port anyway, is, are the buttons even 3D? Start and select don't really look 3D, and the D-pad isn't jutting out as much as it should be. Eh. Oh well, time to play some video games. There's a Dr. Mario game in the Game Boy. That's the one they pick? Maybe I'll play Dr. Mario. I don't know why I would play it for the Game Boy. Connecting to the internet to check Nintendo Switch Online membership status. Does it have the fun borders that everyone loves about Nintendo Switch Online games? It has different borders. Oh, okay. I can turn off the guide. Well, I mean, it doesn't turn off all the guide. Look, I'm playing Animal Crossing. Wow. I will say, This version of Dr. Mario is not known for being the best version of Dr. Mario. It's made much worse by the fact that I don't like Dr. Mario. I will fully admit that the reason I don't like Dr. Mario is because I'm not very good at Dr. Mario, but nevertheless, I don't like Dr. Mario. Wow, I did it. Okay. Hold ZL and ZR, and goodbye, Dr. Mario. What about F-Zero? Maybe I'll play F-Zero. It's no F-Zero X, because, that's not in this game. Why couldn't they have given us a Nintendo 64 with... I mean, I know why. That's kind of the unfortunate thing, is, some of the Switch Online... Oh, I think I'm boosting. Am I boosting? How do you go in this game? I need a guide. Nope, it was B. Dang it. That's one of the sad things about this, is, it's cool that we have access to playing old Nintendo games in Animal Crossing again, because this was a feature back in the GameCube era. But the fact that there isn't a Nintendo 64, or a GameCube, or a Game Boy Advance, that's all because the Switch Online expansion pack is required in order to play those systems. So it would be a bit more cumbersome, because they'd have to make sure if you have the expansion pack, and it would be a pain, but like, the end result is that there's like 3 consoles, which is, I mean, it's better than it was, it's better than nothing. It also makes things a little bit annoying, because, you know, I'd like to have a GameCube, if only to display in my house. You know, I don't need it to be, like, functional. I don't need to be able to play Wind Waker in Animal Crossing, or, here's a funny one, Animal Crossing in Animal Crossing. But it would be neat. It would be cool to have, like, at least a display GameCube, even if it doesn't function. Although, you know, the functionality would be a little bit nicer. Gonna quit out of F-Zero, because F-Zero is not my favorite game, and neither is Ice Climber. All the NES games you could have picked, you picked Ice Climber. This is not a feature that I've really looked into all that much, so imagine my shock and horror to find out that all of the games on here are kinda eh. I mean, this was this is a fun little Easter egg, essentially, and shouldn't be considered like, you can finally play video games inside of the video game. Because, like, you need to have Switch Online anyway, so you can just download the apps that let you play these games. Like, but you're not going to play these games because there are better games on the service. Sorry to all the Ice Climber fans. Oh, Ice Climber, you've betrayed me. I am curious. I forgot to put down the Famicom Disk System. Like, don't know where I put it. Here? There you are. So what's the Famicom Disk System? I mean, what's the game? I know what the system is. Ice hockey. Ice hockey. Maybe I will play ice hockey. Probably not for more than 2 minutes. I mean, I do like the game-specific instructions, at least. I could be... Pick? Pick? Oh. Oh, I've played this game. Yep. Uh-huh. Got it. The heck do I do? I mean, the physics are kind of impressive for what they are, but like... I'm more into the audience, to be honest. They're so cute. Well... You know, I honestly don't remember putting the dungeon wall here, but, with the game selection, yeah, it's kind of a fitting wallpaper.